In this car, oil has entered the radiator, and the water has mixed with oil. The coolant has also mixed with oil. This is a Suzuki vehicle, model Z240. This issue can occur in any car. First, we will check it thoroughly and show you what the problem is. Make sure to watch the video completely. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like it. As you can see, the radiator is filled with oil and it is coming out. Let's start the engine and check properly. Now you can see how much oil is coming out of the radiator. The substance sticking to the finger is oil. A lot of oil has entered the radiator. When oil enters the radiator, you know that it gets blocked, which can cause the engine to overheat. It is confirmed that oil is coming into the radiator. Now, we also need to check where this oil is coming from. I will definitely tell you where the oil is coming from. First, let's check whether it is really engine oil, or if it is coming from somewhere else, or if it was poured from above. Let's remove the oil gauge and check the oil level. The oil gauge is quite long. Now that we have removed it, you can see how low the oil level is. The oil should have reached the second hole, but it is not even at the first hole. It is even lower than that. Here you can see the oil level, and it has decreased significantly. The first thing we need to check is whether the oil is leaking into the radiator. Now, we also need to check if water has entered the oil. By opening the tappet cover, we can get an idea. There is no sign of water here, otherwise we would see a white milky texture. This side also looks fine. Okay, so this side is fine as well. The first thing to check is the oil cooler, because the oil pressure is much higher than the water pressure. If there is any leakage in the oil cooler, the oil can enter the water system. So first, we will remove the oil cooler, which is located here. You can see its plate completely. We need to completely disassemble the component to inspect it thoroughly. Once removed, we will conduct a proper check. Disassembling the oil cooler. We have removed the bolts securing the cooler plate. As you can see, the bolts have been loosened, though it was quite challenging since they are positioned on the inside. Now we will remove the plate. A coupling has been attached, similar to how we apply a clamp. This will make removal easier. We are tightening the coupling and the plate is coming out. The plate has now been successfully removed. To facilitate the removal process, we have detached the intake pipe and loosened a few other pipes as necessary. Now we can completely take it out. Inspection of the oil cooler. The cooler has been removed. We will now install a bleed valve, which allows for easier extraction without applying excessive force. There are sealing rings that need thorough inspection. These rings are crucial to check for any potential issues. One of the most common causes of leakage is a faulty rubber ring. If the oil cooler has a leakage anywhere, oil can seep into the coolant system. Another possible issue could be the cooler plate itself. Since oil flows through the internal channels, any corrosion or leak in these passages can cause oil to mix with the coolant. On close inspection, we have identified a problem. If you look carefully, you will see that one of the rings is slightly raised, although it appears to be in decent condition. On the other side, the ring is completely worn out. This damaged ring has become significantly weak and is the main issue. We will replace these rings and refit everything properly. After installing the new rings, we will thoroughly clean and inspect the system before reassembling it. Reassembly and testing. We have completed the cleaning process. Everything has been properly cleaned. Now, we are installing the new rings. 2 rings in total, one for this section and another for the other side. Next, we will test the oil cooler to ensure there are no leaks. We have sealed the openings and connected an air pressure hose for testing. The system is now airtight and we will submerge it in water to check for any air leaks. After applying 200 psi air pressure, no leaks have been detected. The cooler is in perfect condition. We will now secure the rings properly and ensure they are tightly fitted. Due to limited space, the installation process is a bit tricky, but it is now complete. The system has been refilled with coolant. Next, we will start the engine and monitor the system. Initially, some residual oil may appear due to old oil still present in the system, but that is normal and will gradually clear out. We have already cleaned the radiator, but minor traces of oil may still be present. Conclusion: the issue has been successfully resolved. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, please like and share it so others can benefit as well. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to receive updates on new videos. For now, take care. Allah Hafiz. If life permits, we will meet again in the next video.